Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. Now, as I'm sure you guys have had a chance to go and see, the PS5 Pro has now been officially announced. Now, the PlayStation 5 Pro does have a lot of cool upgrades and big tech, such as having a better GPU, CPU, ray tracing, and a lot of other kind of cool fine-tuned things that I think people are okay with in spending higher amounts of money at. But as well, with this current economy and just how the world is, like discretionary spending, and of course, the fact that there's other options such as being a PC user, have been kind of putting a little people a little bit stressed. And I'm going to go talk about this because I want to hear your honest opinions, thoughts down below on, is the PlayStation 5 Pro just a little bit too expensive? Now, as I mentioned, like, we're seeing a kind of a lot of feedback and kind of pushback already from the community. I'm going to highlight and showcase up some of that. And like, as you guys are maybe like listening to me yap and talk about it, like, type your comments down below. I myself think I'm going to buy one. I think I'm okay with buying a PlayStation 5 Pro, but I'm also a YouTuber, maybe even a tax write-off, and like I'll probably make money back from it. Probably not enough to fully justify the cost, and I do want to give one away because I can see how expensive it is. So if I run a few videos, you can see ads on the channel, it kind of lets me just go and give away a console for the holidays and maybe make someone happy. But the issue is that not everyone has a chance to make YouTube videos and talk about the PS5 Pro, or have a chance to go and randomly make 8 figures, and you're totally fine to go and buy whatever you want. So let's go and kind of do the breakdown in the community, the reaction, and like I said, I want to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Subscribe with the notifications on. We'll give you guys a lot more PS5 Pro details, and of course, just appreciate you guys all for watching. Twitter and Twitch stream down below. So let's just go and dive on into it. So the PS5 Pro is cool. Like, I just saw the initial live trailers. If you guys missed any of them, check them out on the channel itself. Like, I put like the trailer and the Mark Cerny breakdown on here because for whatever reason, the PlayStation account just never got rid of like the first like 15-minute countdown timer. So if you guys want to, they're on the channel. But the main kind of cuss of it all is the PS5 Pro is going to be available as of November 7th of 2024. Now, I think the console looks cool, feels good, and I think overall is kind of a big upgrade. Now, I'm like a 50-50. I've always been in the idea that, like, I'm a PC gamer at heart. I love my PS5. I love the exclusives, but we really haven't been sold any brand new games in big justifications on getting the PS5 Pro. Now, I've made a video before, and I might want to do a big breakdown of it. If you don't have a PS5 already, probably get the Pro. If you don't have a nice PC and you like these types of games, maybe get a Pro. But if you're one of those people who already has the PS5, it's kind of okay if you skip it. Or if you have a really nice PC and you don't mind waiting like a year or so, it's also totally okay if you just go and stick on PC and wait for it. But right now, you can kind of tell that people are not happy. The overall price point is $700 for the console itself. And look at this. $700 in this economy is diabolical. Someone with over 1,000 favorites, and this is kind of like right off the like hype for it. I'll probably have this upload maybe like an hour or two afterwards, kind of like my channel like breathe on YouTube, so I'm not just like boom, 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 boom. I already know I upload a lot, but like there's a limit. Basically saying no one is buying this with over 945 likes. The biggest scam in gaming history right now, 656 likes. And they're even just making memes on this where it's just over here having like little toothpicks in their mouth, and that's all they're kind of doing. It's crazy. 800 euros, no thank you. I want whatever Sony is smoking to think we're going to pay $700 for a slight upgrade to the PS5. And like, it's just a lot. Like, you can kind of go through all of these comments. This is going to be another PS3 all over again. That is one of the most crazy, insulting vibes that people have ever had a chance to go and see. And even like the AI memes are now coming in hot over here saying, ain't no one paying $6.99 for this. This is an effing joke. Way too expensive. No thanks. I'm having a hard time affording even groceries. I'll pass. And it just collectively seems like people have hit their kind of limit. Now, once again, my idea is the PS5 Pro is like discretionary spending. If you have enough money for, say, like a PlayStation VR 2, you'd go maybe buy this. But also look at the PSVR 2 sales where they were a little bit on the lackluster side. There is a market for this. People will buy this, and there are people excited for it. If you yourself are excited for it, don't feel bad, because I am too. But I kind of have my own justifications and reasons, and I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind spending the money on it. Like, I think it's cool. I love new tech. Like, if I want to buy a new iPhone, I relish the idea that I can like enjoy new tech and technology, whatever. But I also have to be a little bit selective with my spending. I'm not rich. I wish I was. But that's also where a lot of people kind of are in that same line, where it's a lot of money right now. It really is a lot of money. People can't really afford a lot of things for, like, say, their groceries. Some people get laid off. Some people have their rents increased, their mortgages and property taxes going up. And at the same time, people are just all over the place trying to figure out, where can I go and save some money? Where can I go and save some, honest to God, like, I guess, and more so prioritize other things. Like, how can I save for retirement? How can I go and make sure I keep a roof over my house? And I think there's people who have normal jobs, consistent, good savings. And if you guys aren't this, don't feel bad. There's a lot of, like, just stress everywhere in the world, especially financially. But it's like, it's a hard to somewhat justify a $700 price tag. And a lot of other people out here are kind of in that same boat. Like, if you kind of just go through this, like, just the overall vibe, it's like, hey, we're seeing all these old school games, and we're just seeing PS4 games too. People bringing up the old school PS3 pricing, which a lot of people were making fun of and saying, like, it was just a little bit too much money and it was just not the right vibe. Kind of hence the PS3 comment we even saw on the reaction side for it. And people are over the place. And people are sometimes also getting even more on the heated side. That PS5 Pro price, just that's all they even say. Just a little blank face and no stand included. So really is probably $750, or the digital side too. And as well, I'm good with my Xbox Series X. And funny enough, we've kind of been seeing the back and forth in, like, the console war. People being like, oh my God, PS5 Pro, like, why would I buy this brand new digital Xbox Series X? Which, if I really have to go and be honest, I do think a PS5 Pro is cooler than a white Xbox Series X that's pure digital. Like, but that's just me being honest. But at the same time, some people might be like, I'd rather spend $500 on an Xbox Series X and Game Pass than a PS5 Pro. Or if they already have a PS5 and Xbox, they're content. They're okay with it. They're chill with it. And that's kind of okay. Like, so I don't want to kind of say, like, it's okay if you guys want to buy the PS5 Pro or if you're excited for it. There's nothing wrong with that, because if you have the money for it or you never bought a PS5, that's okay. Like, you're allowed to enjoy things. And I myself, I'll probably buy one if I get a little hate on it, which would be weird if I do. But if I do, it's fine. Like, it's okay because it's, like, fun. Like, I like the idea behind it. But this is a big deal because people will and do and are reacting to an increased price point, because it is kind of hard. Like I said, the economy right now, a lot of people are hurting. Like, if you're a family, like you're a single dad, you're a dad, parents, whatever, even living alone, sometimes dropping like $750, you know, including taxes, is a lot, because they also have to buy games on top of that. Like, you have to go and actually set it up, which isn't the biggest deal, but you know what I mean. I don't know, just gotta throw it at whatever complaint could be. I can see it. And it sucks because it is kind of a lot. It's kind of a big deal. And, like, everyone's like, hey man, like, at least they didn't include the stands to keep the price on down too as well. Someone got muted, so whatever, that's what you get for being annoying. And at, like, say, like $1,000 in Canada is crazy too. But some of them people are we are seeing, honestly, to experience GTA 6 with the best quality, I don't mind. So, like, some people are okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna probably buy one. Like, that might even be a hate video that I make, like, not like it for me, it's like for me personally, where people might hate on me, because I think I'll probably buy a PS5 Pro and probably give one away, like, because it's just like a little bonus, a little nice, like, it makes sense for my channel. But if it doesn't make sense for you, that's totally okay. But, like, look, like, that's just very high, dude. Like, very, very hard. They're farming their consumer base these days. It's a crazy wording, and saying it's crazy money, especially with the next-gen Nintendo system on the horizon. It'd make far more sense investing in that than paying so much just to do a quote-unquote upgrade. Insane, but they did the same with the PS3 because they were the market leader coming off of the PS2 and thought they could change whatever they wanted. They're in the same position now and are pulling the same shenanigans. Xbox winning without even moving. XD. What is the price point? A kidney. Like, people are not, look, just this guy just dropping the full-on terrible thumbs down, bro. As you guys can see, I don't think the initial reception's looking and feeling so hot on this. There's a lot of turbulation going on with the PS5 Pro. There's a lot of people that are skeptical on the PS5 Pro and realizing if it's really worth their extra money and investment and time to see it. Like, I've seen people everywhere, even like just scrolling through my own casual like feed. PS5 Pro would cost me $1,000 or Maple Bucks. And, like, we might even talk about that in a separate video of, like, the separate region and kind of a very similar concept. But, like, it's crazy. And it is kind of a lot sometimes. But we were kind of expecting it. So I myself am not too surprised. We also have to go and realize the general vibe of how the gamers who are not watching leak videos and us trying to go anticipate stuff. We may even be a different breed if you made it through this video, but it is a thing that people are skeptical on and they're not 100% certain on. And I understand that. So we'll kind of go and see where the vibe is. I might still be leaning towards it because I think it's cool, but I really want to know your thoughts and comments on everything down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We do have the Twitter and Twitch room down below in case you guys would like to go and follow. And I appreciate you all very much for watching here in the first place.